Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. This is a reading for whoever finds it. Um, I'm just going to look at both sides. So, your side and their side. This will be your side, this will be their side, whatever situation. Guess they all wanted to come out. Okay, so. Okay, and let's look at the bottom of the deck for each of you. So the bottom of the deck for you is the Four of Wands. And this is a card of celebration, of marriage, of big milestones in life. Think of anything you would have a party for. And um, wanting to build a strong foundation, a lasting foundation. So, right off, that tells me that and you know what, these could be switched, these could be vice versa. So don't don't be too strict. I mean, don't try to make it fit, but you know. Let's see what the bottom of the card is. Nine of Swords. Okay, so we're seeing a different, um, a deep down energy from this person. They're pretty stressed. They're worried. Um, if this is someone that, if you're in a relationship and like you're ready to get married, but they are not, the Nine of Swords, like they're stressed about this. They're worried about this. They're, um, yeah, I mean, what I'm getting is maybe they had divorced parents, or maybe they've been divorced in the past, or they've had relationships that don't work out, or maybe they really love you, but don't think it's the right fit for marriage, which happens, and is just having a hard time coming to terms with that because you seem so happy. So, another scenario I'm seeing is that there's something that you're excited about that they're stressed about. Or you approach things, maybe you're like me, you're like a Sag, and you're really excited for new adventures and doing things. And it's just like, yeah, let's do it, let's do it. Maybe you're extroverted. Um, and this person is maybe an introvert. And when there are things to go to, it literally like stresses them out. And that's a tough dynamic, because is it always going to be you're excited to do the things and they're not, and it dampens your spirit and you stress them out, not like you're doing it on purpose, but that dynamic. I was just listening to a podcast on attachment styles, and you know can you be that drastically different and make it work? I don't know. Or are you consistently going to be triggering the other person, or vice versa? Or can you support each other through it? I don't know. It depends on, if I'm going to this person, like, do they want to come out of their comfort zone? Are you always going to feel let down? Okay, let's see what else is going on for you. Ace of Swords. So getting really clear, like, what do I want? What is most important? What's the bottom line? Let's have the truth out here. Let's be straightforward. Yeah, I feel like you want some answers. This will date me. All this before my time, anyway, but like, Lucy, you've got some splaining to do. Like you're saying, maybe you've seen this pattern. Finally, you're like, what the fuck's the deal here? Like, what? You say you want to, oh, I had one of these passive aggressive. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. And then they're like, no, I don't want to do it the last minute. And you're just you don't understand that they're stressed out about it. You just, from your point of view, they just keep canceling at the last minute and pulling the rug out from under you. So the Ace of Swords for me is let's fucking be upfront and talk this out. I mean, that's another a, a style that can someone who's very conflict avoidant deal with someone who's like, let's just be honest. Like, let's not beat around the bush and waste all this time, saying you're excited to do something or agreeing to do something, and I have to take you at face value, but you don't really want to do it. How is that going to work? What is their point of view? Interesting. They're ready to move forward. They have a plan of their own that they're taking action. Like they want to move forward. Interesting. That is not what I was expecting. So maybe it's just like what you want to go out and do and what they want to do. Uh, it is a little bit different. So maybe they don't feel heard. Maybe one of you is younger than the other, because this Four of Wands in this deck is a little bit like, let's go to Coachella, whatever the fuck it's called. And this one's like, I have a business plan and I've made a plan and I'm sticking with it. This is like a road trip. Okay, here's the thing. You're you're the type of person like, let's go to Coachella, and they're like, let's go camping and see all of the U.S. state parks. Not state parks. The U.S. national parks. Like they're all ready to go, and you're, I don't know. There's just with that Nine of Swords, there's just something that's not being said. It's like you both are moving in different directions. So going back to what if this is like a wedding or buying a house or doing like this is some big milestone, I feel like this person has things they want to accomplish before they get to that. They don't feel like they're solid enough for the Four of Wands. All right, let's see the next one. Is that almost 7? Denial, but it's in reverse, and I usually don't keep cards in reverse. I read potentially the reversals depending on the energy. But to me, you're coming out of denial about this situation. I do feel there's a sort of a breaking point or a moment where you guys have to have it out. Unfortunately, if this person is avoidant, and again, these can be reversed. Usually, when they do reveal, it's in a burst of just like frustration and anger. Not always, but I see you having a strong realization about this relationship and things you may have had blinders on to. Whether you were in denial or they weren't being as forthright with you, the blindfold is off. Oh, shit. Three of Swords. The truth. They don't like the truth. Like telling the truth, because the Three of Swords is kind of the being honest. It's almost as though they didn't want to tell the truth. They didn't want to tell the truth. They didn't want to tell the truth. And kind of as I was saying before, and when they do, boy, they just come out and it's not filtered. It's not respectful, or it's just like this world of blame that just comes flowing out of their mouths. And you're like, what the fuck? What are you even talking about? I see dodging a bullet here. I'm just going to say, what's this bottom card? Seven of Wands. Yeah, you don't need to, don't allow them to get you defensive. I think you can feel good in the fact that you communicated, and you were up front. You felt like you were both on the same page. They were not honest with you, and you're not going to take this this um, dumping of anxiety, right? With the Nine of Swords, this is someone who suffers from a lot of anxiety, and anxiety doesn't always look the same. Again, in some people, it's really avoidant, and some people, it's anger issues, or they could swing both ways. So, this is someone who internally feels very out of control. And sometimes I think this type of personality tries to control other things that they feel are easier to control than their own emotions. Like, I don't know, their surroundings, other people, their money. Um, they could be a neat freak or something like that. So that could be some clues if this is reading, has some information for you around this type of person. Page of Cups, that was in reverse. I almost feel like this person, I don't know why it's coming out so negative, but well, that this person, it's weird. It's like they don't really want to commit. They're not good communicators, but they also don't want to be alone. So this maybe is a personality and anxiety. I was just listening to this on attachment styles. What is it? Anxious avoidant? Is that the right term? Where they are going to have a self-fulfilling prophecy of you leaving them, or you. So I don't know. They are afraid to speak up and be honest, but they what do I want to say? Withhold. Excuse me. Yeah, they're not upfront. I don't know about that. Okay, we are going to go into card 2. Or deck 2. Or whatever. I just decided to make this a pick a card. It wasn't my plan, so that's okay. We'll just do it on the fly. So cards for you, cards for them. They could be vice versa. Don't get too. I guess I could put them. I'll just do it this way. Oops. Those. Okay, the cards are all wonky. Can you see those? I don't know what to do about that one. One more wants to come out, so we'll just put it there because I don't know what else to do with it. Bottom of the deck for you, 8 of Cups. Okay, you want to. People are breaking up or something. I don't know, or they're just sick of shit. This is an energy of you feeling just emotionally bankrupt. You've done what you can, and you're moving on. So you can see there's a moving van. It's like her last look around the apartment, looking around some situation. This could be, even if you're a job, doesn't have to be an apartment, but packing up after school or your apartment, moving house. And she's just having that look around. And I'm getting a little bit of like, there was an investment of emotions and time and energy in this situation. And it's a bit like, what the, she doesn't look super happy about it, right? It looks like, to me, a breakup situation, I will say. All right, let's see what's under the deck for the other person. Three of Pentacles. Okay, this person may have taken a job and moved, and you didn't, maybe you weren't really asked to go with you, or you were just like, well, I can't just up and move for you. Their career is more important. But they look, I mean, to me, this looks like a situation where they seem pretty okay with things. There's that heart behind his head. He's looking at the pentacles. Okay, so I'm seeing like someone who has pictures maybe of their family at work, but doesn't really spend any time with the family, is more focused on making money and those types of things than spending quality time. Well, there are all these little cups. You can, it's like, find the cups in this picture. And is that a heart? Oh, it's keys. It's a heart-shaped key ring. This could be someone in the workplace, if this isn't a romantic relationship, that kind of did you dirty or said they were going to promote you, but kind of takes credit for your hard work. And so you're moving on because they just don't come through with their promises of more money or more responsibility. What else is going on? The Empress. Yeah, I mean, the Eight of Cups is a very draining energy. Like, you are not feeling excited about anything. You're done, you're exhausted. And the Empress encourages you to heal slowly, heal in your own time, but really connect with your inner feminine energy, your receptive energy. Be open to, if you're not exactly sure, I mean, I don't think you're going to experience homelessness. That's not what I'm saying. But if this move has you feeling, this change has you feeling like, I'm not sure where I'm going now. I thought I knew where I was going and I don't know anymore. The Empress is supporting you and saying, no, your life will be very fruitful. It is fruitful. You just need to, it's okay to be still and to be quiet. And I think there's creativity in you. Even out of this situation, it might inspire you to create something. Maybe you stopped creating because of this other situation, and the Empress is saying, hey, remember, you still have this in you to create and bring beautiful things into existence. And it's a very fruitful energy. Can be an energy of pregnancy. On their side, yeah, they're just all about work and their money, and I mean, this can be a good, solid, sustainable relationship. And there's a heart that he made on the table, but he's more interested in his guitar. But he's obviously a fine craftsmanship. This actually fits better with the Empress. These two energies, um, they're very, very creative energies, whereas, and maybe that's what it seems like, but really, you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick. Maybe because you're more the idea person and then they're the doer person, but without your ideas, they wouldn't have this. Um, Not getting credit. The Devil. Scorpio energy. The devil's in the details, feeling trapped in a situation. Ace of Swords. They're having some aha moment, some realization. I love the books making this archway here. The truth, the knowledge. Oh, wait, I gotta see what these other ones are. Three of Wands. There you are going somewhere. Like, I'm gonna sell my place, put my shit in storage, and go backpack. Like, I just need a fresh start to clear my head. Two of Wands. Okay, they're moving on. They may have moved on really fast. Doing something to clear your head, not allowing their energy, their devil energy, to still feel tied. So far for both these readings, I'm feeling like you were done a little dirty, and maybe you gave this person, the most important thing, your time, and they never came through. Unlike the one before where the person, I think, avoided being honest, this one feels like they said one thing but did another. What's this last card? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be fine on your own. You're going to be in a better place moving on from this situation. And I do think not that you didn't know yourself, that you needed to find yourself, but I think you'll really be able to put this, to go from like this to here and be really happy for where you are, and be ready. Your standards are higher now. You know your self-worth. And so if this is a job or a relationship, when this new opportunity comes in, you're going to know that it's right and fruitful. See, here's the fruit you created by following that Empress energy. You're going to be in such a better position. You're not going to settle for someone who talks the big talk again, whether it's a boss or a job offer. Looks like one of my keys on my computer is falling off. Okay, so let's go on to the next group. Come on. Come on, card. All right, what time is it? So put us 23:15. Okay, group 3. I haven't even decided what deck of cards I'm using. Let's use these. Your side, their side. These are leaning towards love, but don't have to be. Your side. And the first two weren't that positive, I'm going to be honest. I mean, they were positive. Staying in a situation that isn't right isn't, leaving that situation is the right thing to do. That's just way too many. Okay. Okay, bottom of the deck for you. These could be reversed. I mean, don't get too... Whoa. The Three of Swords and the Page of Cups just popped out, so I don't know what that's about. The High Priestess. All right, there's something that your intuition is telling you, and so if you have a doubt, a concern, could be something positive. You think something's coming your way. Whatever it is, listen to your intuition, okay? Listen to your intuition. the world. So someone's ready for a whole new phase in life. Maybe you have a feeling this person's going to propose to you or um, ask you on vacation, something like that. Ask you to move with them, ask you to take your take your relationship to the next level. You may even have heard like some one of the readers um, sort of predicted it for you if you watch a lot of readers on YouTube. Four of Pentacles. You're kind of, I don't know, you're a little bit worried about letting go here. Something has you holding on pretty tightly, especially to your material things. You feel pretty comfortable where something is, and you're not so open to making a change, at least at this moment. It may be that you're very practical when it comes to money. Maybe you're an earth sign, or just that's just in your nature. You're very careful with your money. And this person's like, let's go on a vacation. And you're thinking, how are we going to pay for it? So, what's their side? Oh, they're like, money will come, new opportunity. Here, we won some money, let's blow it. They have, oh, look at the little kitty down there. Maybe they have this new job opportunity and they're ready to, yeah, start this whole new phase, maybe move. They're feeling that the pentacles will just keep coming in. They're feeling very positive, and you're kind of like, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm willing to, that feels too risky for me. Um, Seven of Swords. You may be, well, with the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess, there's something sneaky you think going on. Maybe you're secretly hiding money, or I don't know, something. You're there's something hidden. So I don't know who's hiding it, but there's something hidden. There's something, maybe, I don't know, in the workplace. Maybe you find someone's embezzling or something. In a relationship, there's a lack of honesty about something. Someone maybe, I feel like it's around money, but someone may be hiding their behavior, their spending. The Moon card, hiding their true emotions. The Moon is being sort of having some, well, it's interesting because look, the cat looks like a panther in that in their reflection. So they may, I don't know, it's almost like they got an ego all of a sudden, or they're being a little reckless. You think maybe, I don't know, their emotional state is a little confusing. Maybe they're even kind of being a bit manic, and you're a little concerned about that. Like, you're like, there's something else going on here with this person um, that has your spidey senses up. King of Cups. So you're a good communicator. You have good emotional intelligence. You're not ruled by your feelings, but you're very in touch with them, and you can communicate them effectively. Eight of Pentacles. They're they're sort of into making more pentacles. It's weird because maybe they want to invest their money in a shop, in a venture, in a it could be a retail shop, a online shop, a restaurant, or something like that. Like they that and you're just like, I don't know about that. I think we should. It seems like a risky time. Things are so up in the air. Maybe you were told it's not the right time. Maybe I'm telling you that right now. I never listen to a fucking tarot reader for anything, especially important. Don't give your power away. Maybe, oh, okay, maybe you would like to get things more solid between you. Like, let's buy a house, let's save some money. Let's, you have priorities that you think need to happen first. And they could be things like these things are hidden, like starting your 401k, investing in a house, saving money for a down payment. Those are not very glamorous and fun. And no one can see if you stay in maybe an apartment or you buy a smaller house. Yeah, it's not very showy to the world, but it's what's. I worked at a bank a million years ago, and I worked in this one town that actually has changed dramatically in the last 25, 30 years. I guess it's been, yeah, I don't know how long, whatever. Uh, but it was known to be sort of just, not one of the wealthier towns in the area, cities in the area, but it was like an old city. I can't explain it. When I worked at that bank, I can't tell you, most of those people owned their houses outright and had a lot of cash in the bank. Like it was, and I remember the manager's like, "Oh yeah, people here, they may not, they weren't house poor." Um, it was really eye opening. So there can be a lot of things that you're doing to set yourself up. It's almost like this person's a little more showy or just um, more positive. They could be, a sign like me, like a Sag, like, yeah, let's investment. Let's do it. Let's live. Let's let's move to the Caribbean and open our own studio. Like I don't want to be tied. I don't want to be tied to this company and this grind. And so again, all these energies, actually I wasn't expecting them to be kind of so at odds, but it's this, can someone with such different priorities or comfort zones, can they match, or are you just constantly fighting against your true nature? Because being cautious and doing all the stuff behind the scenes and feeling solid first, there's nothing wrong with that. um Putting your relationship first, though, I'm getting here. And this person, I mean, you don't know, this isn't going to work out. This person's like, yeah, I want to live, I want to travel, I want to maybe have a vacation home at some point, which is a good investment. I want to work for myself. And so you may be seeing them as being overconfident, but they may see you as being way too cautious, right? There's two sides to everything. And is there a compromise here? It's almost like here you are sitting here, and they're like doing their thing. You're both, I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably going to get lots of thumbs down because I don't feel like people are on the same page. Everyone's coming out fine though once they acknowledge and have the communication that this is what I feel is important, my comfort zone. This is what I feel important. This is my comfort zone. Is there a possibility of you coming together? And just having that on the table, then I feel like we spend so much time denying what we truly want because especially in relationships. Well, I'm in this relationship, like I don't want to start all over again. But trying to force a relationship that isn't going to work, trust me, it can bring a lot more headache and a lot more financial issues down the road than you could ever imagine. So, being true to yourself, be true to yourself, and it will all work out in the end. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye.